If you end up in the news for the wrong reasons, you may want to sue for damages. But wait, there may be easier ways to get the article removed. Keep watching. I'm Nate Woodward, an attorney here at Minc Law, the nation's leading law firm when it comes to online defamation, content removal, and online harassment. I've been working with clients who've dealt with damaging news articles for 2 years and have had success in getting articles removed from all manner of publications, from national news sites to niche blogs. If there's bad press about you on the internet, when people Google you, that's what they notice. This can cause a lot of damage to your reputation and career, but even if it's damaging you, it's very rare you are able to sue. Don't worry, the solution may be a lot simpler than litigation. I'll walk you through the steps you can take to get the article taken down and repair the damage. Let's get started. It's possible, however, it's difficult to bring a lawsuit for a negative news article. Often when a client comes to us about a negative news article, it's well past the statute of limitations for bringing a lawsuit. So even if the content of the article were something that could be sued about, the time for bringing such a suit has long passed. Another issue that we run into a lot is where the article accurately reports what are ultimately false criminal charges against a person. Typically, you can't sue for defamation about that. Defamation is defined as a false statement of verifiable fact, meaning it's something that either did happen or didn't happen that typically the plaintiff will be required to prove the truth or falsity of. Offering a negative opinion about somebody or making fun of them or truthfully reporting something that happened that doesn't reflect well upon the person, those kind of statements are not defamatory. Proving the truth or falsity of it often depends on the credibility of witnesses and the availability of circumstantial or documentary evidence to show what did or didn't happen. Documentary evidence can be screenshots of text exchanges or emails. It can be business records. It can be anything that would tend to show the truth or falsity of the statement at issue. When we try to calculate damages for cases like that, it depends on the severity of the statement involved and also whether the jurisdiction where we're suing allows for recovery of what's known as general damages. Defamation is almost an exception to the First Amendment. If a statement is false and harmful and it causes somebody damage, then it is not speech as protected by the First Amendment. Those other kinds of negative statements that are not defamatory are still protected by the First Amendment. If you can't sue, you can still contact the publisher of a damaging news article and ask them to remove it from their website. We can reach out to the publisher, editor, or reporter who published the damaging article and ask them to take it down from internet publication so that the damaging effects of that article don't continue on the subject. Typically, an approach to the publisher is not an aggressive threat of legal action. It's a polite request that they exercise editorial discretion to remove something that's already been published. The factors that we consider in making such a request would be the amount of time that's passed, the severity of the offense or the incident described, whether that was legally determined to be true or false, and then also the ongoing, lingering detrimental effects of a negative article on the subject's life. There are things that you can do to manage your reputation online, which would include seeking the publication of positive stories that would reflect well upon your image, minimize the presence of that article in your Google search results. Those are some of the things that can be done to repair your reputation if an article can't be taken down. It's important to remember that your online image is only a part of who you are as a person, and even if there's a negative publication about you, it doesn't need to define you for the rest of your life. If you have any questions about removing damaging news articles from the internet, leave a comment below or head over to our legal resource center at minclaw.com. If you believe you have a valid claim for removal and want one-on-one guidance, reach out to us by calling the number on the screen or filling out our contact form. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more legal insights. This is Nate Woodward from Minc Law, and I'll see you in the next video.